Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You cleared a major milestone in your lives, and I could not be more proud. Thank you all for being the brilliant and resilient scholars that you are. I'm grateful to have shared the many laughs, jokes, and memories over this past year. And thank you all for being open and sharing your infectious energy and positive vibes with me. I will truly treasure those memories. A big shout out to my HU Bison. But honestly, I just want you all to go out there and take your college campuses by storm. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. All right, have fun, and always remember that you have a home team right here to lean on for support. Congratulations again, class of 2020, and I'm looking forward to seeing the amazing things that you all do in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so glad that I got to teach you for my last semester in New York when you were all freshmen, and I watched you and everything that you did in your classrooms in an opening circle, and watched Amber do 2020 vision, and just how you all were up to the challenge every single day. And I tried to learn everything I could from you so that I could bring it to San Francisco. And I hope I did you proud. I know you, I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations.
2020, what's going on? Did you really think that you was going to get away from me that easy? Let me not have a few words to share goodbye? What comes to my mind when I think of the class of 2020? Energetic, extra, courageous, opinionated, smart, eclectic, united. You know, looking back 2 years ago when I joined the SEO family, almost 3 years to be exact, you were the first group of students who I had the pleasure of serving. As a math instructor, it brought me great pleasure to bring my skill set to a classroom that was unfamiliar to me. Many of you challenged me professionally. You challenged me day to day. You showed up, and you wanted to make sure that this man before you showed up. When I think of students in math class, I think of the Omars. I think of Kevin Gutierrez. I think of Florence. I think of Madeline, who doubted herself, but through the work and us pushing ourselves, we got it. And it's one of the magical things that I love about SEO. It's not the traditional way of learning. We foster you to become critical thinkers so that all of you are included in this work, and you all value the effort, and you value education. You put it at the forefront. And I want to say I see so much. Let me take that back. I've seen so much growth from then to now, and I personally want to say I'm super proud of you all. A couple of students that come to my mind that I just want to give a quick shout out to, and forgive me if I don't shout you out because I love you all, but these students for me have a story, and I've shared a real deep level of connection with on different levels. Quincy, Joel, Nebrellis, Sean Lee, Dante, Omar, Tanisam, Kevin G, Neo, Martin, Mr. Brown. Never gonna forget you, Mr. Brown. Got you. I'm here for you. Florence, Kemi and that smile. I remember having Kemi in math class. She was like, I'm not feeling it. And the growth I've seen. Congratulations to you, Kemi. Cindy, Johnny Soto, who will in fact be the strongest man alive and will be in the Guinness World Book of Records someday. I mean, this kid is Incredible Hulk, and he's 17. Luis Sanchez, firecracker. I hope you become a lawyer, Luis, because you will be one hell of a force to be reckoned with in the courtroom, and I will personally amend to you. Luca, Jessica, Mason, Jahira, and to all of my young gentlemen who take a stance for who they are, who support others, who have broken stereotypes I don't think at 17 I was this aware of who I was as, one, a scholar, and two, as a person. Alex, Janielle, Marcus, Michael, I applaud you, gentlemen. I applaud you for being ferocious. I applaud you for being brave. I applaud you for being you. And that's the one thing that I will forever remember. You being you. Class of 2020, I love you all. And I wish you nothing but the best success. Take all the lessons you learned at SEO and put them to use. We are here for you, and we will forever be a family. Be good.
The class of 2020 is very inspirational to me because it shows how much dedication and time you guys put in your work since day one in this program to get where you guys are now. And I just wanted to say congratulations as you enter this new chapter in your lives, which is college. And I know that you guys will make it and you guys will be successful and have the desired future that you guys have always wished for.
Greetings, scholars of class of 2020. It's Mr. Mike here. As you may be able to tell, I recently went to COVID cuts, so you're just gonna have to overlook my hair. I want to say that, first of all, I'm proud of all of you that you're going to be graduating now, and I'm particularly proud to have been part of your journey. So, too many of you touched my life in order for me to make a reasonably lengthed video for this occasion, your graduation. So I decided to limit myself to groups K and L from Summer Academy that I taught 3 years ago. And I'll just share some memories. Luca, I remember that you were quiet the first few days, and then you read out loud from your essay about your name, your Italian name, and where your parents had lived and where that came from, and just blew the class away. It was a real moment, and you could feel in the room that everybody was just, wow, SEO is something really special. Francine, I remember you showed me an essay once toward the end of Summer Academy, and we talked about the literary technique chiasmus, and you sent me something from Debussy, works of art make the rules, rules don't make the works of art. That was just, I was so impressed by that. Marcus Sladkova, side conversations. Dara, I remember all your assignments. You would finish in like 3 minutes, even if they were like 15-minute assignments, and everything would always be right. I also remember the friendship that you formed with Francine and Luca, and how many times you all hung out, played chess, talked jazz after class in Summer Academy. Giara, I remember you went out early in Summer Academy one night and you bought yourself a grammar book. I couldn't tell whether it was out of sheer frustration or whether it was out of interest, maybe a little bit of both, but I found that so impressive, your passion. Micaiah, I remember we were reading Girl by Jamaica Kincaid, and we got to the bit about don't throw stones at a blackbird because it might not be a blackbird at all. Nobody could quite tell what that meant, including me, and then you had firsthand knowledge which you shared with the class that blackbirds are often viewed as ancestors come to revisit, and that was really why that was the reference Jamaica Kincaid was making. Another really amazing moment that everybody in the class appreciated. Marcus Sladkova, side conversations, trying to make this video. Gabriel, jogging pants and a long sleeve t-shirt every day, all day. Don't think I didn't notice. Marcus Alston, we had the makeup session together, and that was wonderful because I think that we finally at that point discovered our shared sense of humor, and that helped us to overcome our initially, shall we say, chilly relationship. Airy, I still remember your poem ending, and that's line break, what makes me, stanza break, different. Beautiful. 3 years later, still remember it. Marcus Sladkova, yes, Marcus, sit with Jara. You two should be friends, absolutely, perfect. Margaret, take a risk. In all seriousness, I couldn't be more proud of the progress that you made. and all the changes that you made in your writing and in your writing habits, and in really coming to put full effort, allow yourself to work through everything you needed to work through in the writing. And you did take those risks. And I know, because I followed your SEO career the whole way, how much you ended up growing as a writer. Matthias Kumkowski, I remember your bullying rumination paper toward the end, which was a particularly vulnerable moment for you. I remember you reading it during the coffee house, and the gift that you gave your classmates to see another side of you, really profound moment. Anival, I need therapy too. Jara, no side conversations? Jara, really? Jara and Marcus, please watch the side conversations. Tiffany, your determination, your effort, constantly every day, and maybe most of all your gratitude. You showed so much gratitude through the whole process. It was just like this quiet force. Musa, Lila, Abdullah, listen to me. 3 years later, I still regret it. Grammar Jeopardy, you knew you weren't going to win because you didn't have enough points, so you decided not to even try for your final turn, and I blew my lid. I still feel bad about that. I still regret it. I think I was right in principle. You should always try. But let me just say again, 3 years later, I apologize for the tone of voice that I used. Seriously, I'm your fans, and I can't wait to see what all three of your futures bring. Armani, I remember you came in late in the summer session, and then you had to come into the makeup session, which was all boys, except for you, and very outspoken, self-assured boys. I mean, Saquon Grizzle was part of that group, so Saquon, love you. So anyway, this is a very long message, but I'll sign off by saying I'm excited for you all to bring the 8 parts of speech, which you can all list right now off the top of your head, the difference between coordinating and subordinating conjunctions, and the 6 indefinite pronouns where you do have to look in the prepositional phrase to determine whether they're singular or plural, that you're going to bring all of that knowledge from that summer academy to college. Makes me so excited. But I just want to say that my whole time at SEO, I always believed that all the scholars, it's your responsibility, and you're all capable of doing it, and you all will do it to change the world. Literally, I wouldn't be part of SEO if I didn't believe that you were all going to go out and literally change the world, and I couldn't be more proud of all of you, class of 2020, on this day. Keep in touch.
From the very first day, March 4th, 2017. My classmates have not failed to put a smile on my face. We, not only as a class but as a family, have brought life and excitement to otherwise gloomy Saturday mornings. We have sang together, cheered together, laughed together, and even cried together. My fellow class of 2020, we are the vision. We are the future minds of this country, the future lawyers, doctors, teachers, engineers, writers, leaders. And you all have taught me that we must remain resilient, motivated, and focused in order to get the results that we want. Thank you for these amazing years, and I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. May you all grab a hold of this world because it is ours to share. And remember, seize every opportunity, no matter how big or how small. Thank you.
Hello, my fellow SEO scholars. It has been an amazing 4 years with each and every one of you guys. What makes the SEO Scholars Committee so special is that we have staff members and peers who are willing to support us every step of the way. We motivate each other, we learn from each other, and most importantly, we share the common goal of graduating from college and being successful in life. A big shout out to Ari Serran for always pushing me to be the best that I can be. Shelda for always helping me laugh hysterically during summer academy, and Sapnajada for giving me lectures when I'm not doing the right thing, and finally to Kenny for not getting annoyed when I ask him a million questions. I know that the future has great things waiting for all of us, and this is just the beginning of an amazing, incredible, and long journey. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Priscilla. I'm Jamila's mentor, and I wanted to give a shout out to all of you for graduating and congratulate all of you for hitting this milestone. It's a really exciting time in your life, and know that some of the best times are coming too. I wanted to especially congratulate Jamila for getting into UB. I'm super excited for you. I know that you have such a bright future ahead, and I'm so excited to see how it all unfolds. Please know that I'll be here every step of the way if you ever need anything. And a quick tip for everyone in the class of 2020 is to make sure you always network and always build those relationships, because you never know where it can take you in your future.
Hey class of 2020, welcome to your graduation day. Hey class of 2020, welcome to your graduation day. I'm so proud of you all for making,
Just read it.
No. Hey class of 2020, welcome to your graduation day. I'm so proud of you all for everything you have accomplished throughout the past few years. I'm so proud to have taught so many of you your very first semester, 9th grade, spring semester, and then continued that into the summer and then moving on into the fall. I want you to think back to how you felt throughout those semesters. Was it overwhelmed? Was it stressed? Did you think that it was impossible? And now I want you to think about how you feel today. Are you proud? Did you realize that it was possible after all? I'm so proud of everything that you have accomplished, and I want you to know that you have made it through, you pushed, you persevered, and you succeeded because you are a scholar. Continue following all of these values with you as you move into the best years of your life. Remember to always enjoy every single moment and seize every possible opportunity, and don't forget that we are always here to support you. Continue persevering in math, always push, persevere, and you will succeed. Remember to keep in touch, and always remind us and let us know how you're doing. Much love, Catherine.
Hello, class of 2020. I feel just so honored to be able to speak with you on this momentous occasion. I'm so happy for all of you. And what I want to say to you is just how incredibly impressed I am with you, with each of you, and with who you are together as a class. I have been in education for 12 years, and the absolute most beautiful, impressive classes that I have ever seen in those 12 years have been with your class. You all are amazing, extraordinary. Just the depth of thinking, the way you express yourselves, the way you share your thoughts, the way you support each other, the kinds of discussions that you have been able to have in our classes has just elevated our whole curriculum in ways that I couldn't anticipate. So thank you so much for that. You have contributed so much to our learning within curriculum and instruction, and really shown us just how much is possible in our classes. And that has just been so beautiful for me to witness and learn from. I also want to say, and when I used to teach, I used to tell my students this, and it still feels appropriate and just something I'm really feeling in my heart as I'm thinking about each of you during this time. And that is that there never in the history of the world has been a you before, and there never will be again. And you have such unique gifts and talents, so many gifts and talents to contribute to humanity, to our world. We need you, and we need you to share those gifts and talents. And the way you do that is to lean as much as you can into your authenticity, into what makes you you, and then find a way to bring that through and out into the world. That's the greatest gift you can give, is yourself. And I'm so inspired by each of you, and by who you are, and by your potential. And yeah, it's just, I'm so honored, really, to have been in community with you. And I want you to know too that SEO stays with you. You're part of this family. You can tap into the love, power, and support of this community anytime you want, 24/7, every single day, any moment. You can call to mind this community and feel the love and support that is always here for you. So just know, even though the way that you engage with SEO physically is going to be different, and we're not all going to be together in the same way, you still have access to all the gifts of the SEO community, and you can call upon them anytime you need it. I'm so inspired by you all. I'm wishing you just so much success, and in whatever way that looks for you, whatever way feels right for you. Thank you for sharing yourselves with us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for being who you are. And just so many blessings and congratulations on this day. I'm so proud of each of you, and sending so much love.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name's Kristen. I'm one of the CEPAs in the College Scholars team, and I wanted to take a second to personally congratulate all of you on making it to this awesome milestone. I know all of you have worked incredibly hard to get to your high school graduation, and I'm so excited to welcome you all to the College Scholars and to see all of the incredible things that you're going to do on your second half of your journey with SEO Scholars. Congratulations.
Me, Antoine KK, and I'm about to go to SUNY Oswego for college, and I just want to say that, all the SEO students, all the graduating class of 2020 students, you guys are awesome, you guys are great, you guys are, I can't even, there's no words to express how I feel about everyone, like the staff and the teachers. You guys are family, and even though we're going through a whole pandemic and that, there's protests happening right now, I really feel like, even though I'm not able to see you guys, the family is still there, the community is still there. I know you guys will never give up. I know for a fact that you guys might feel, tired, and some of you guys stressed, or a lot of us stressed, but you guys will always pull through. You guys will always go past any obstacle, and you guys are just awesome. So even though, the world seems like it's on fire and it's crumbling down, we made it. We're still going to college, and despite we may have to take virtual classes, I want you guys to know that, these are just obstacles that we will continue to push through, that we will continue to grow upon, and that I'm just happy for everyone that, is going to college, and I'm happy for everyone that is about to have a bright future, because I know for a fact you guys will have a bright future. You guys will shine bright. You guys will be CEOs of your own company. You guys will be the manager of your own company. You guys will be whatever. You guys will do whatever you guys want. You guys will travel. You guys will have the life that you guys deserved and you have worked hard for. And just never give up, and always trust each other. I know for a fact that a lot of people are going to be missing their friends when they go off to college, and that communication will be a little bit less since we're going to different states. But yeah, I love all you guys. I wish I could see you guys right now. I'm about to be in tears. But I love all you guys, and I just hope that even though 2020 wasn't the year that we all, thought it would be, I really do pray, and I really do hope that you guys will make the most of it, that you guys will try, because I know you guys will, and that I love all you guys, and that you guys are awesome. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for just coming to this point right now in your lives. And that I hope you guys will continue to strive in the future. And that you guys are blessed. See you.
Congratulations, Meredith and class of 2020. You've worked so hard to get to this point, and I know that you don't get the chance to celebrate it as big as you probably wanted to. But it's going to be okay. Your future is still as bright as ever and as beautiful as ever. Wishing every single one of you, especially Meredith, more success, continued growth, continued happiness, and continued love in this period and this time. Bye.
Congratulations, SEO class of 2020. I'm so proud of all of you. It's been an incredible journey to witness the incredible amount of work that all of you have done these past few years. It's really inspiring. I know that these times are very uncertain in the future. We don't know what the future is going to hold. I am sure that you will all go on to do amazing, amazing things. That is something that I think about and take a lot of hope and pride in when I think about all of the work and future work you all are going to do and make all of our communities a better place. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to meet some of you, and congratulations. Please celebrate.
Class of 2020, congratulations on successfully completing high school. I know it's been tough, especially during this global pandemic, but I want you to know that you inspire me and that you have left a legacy of greatness for us. So keep going.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to start off by saying congratulations on all your college acceptances. You've all worked really hard in the last 4 years and deserve it. I also want to thank everyone at SEO for making it a second home to me. You've all taught me what hard work and dedication is, and you deserve where you are today. I wish you all the best in your future and never give up on your goals and dreams in life. Together, we can all work to change the world. I wish you the best in college.
2020. I was thinking back and reflecting, and two phrases just popped up in my mind. And I just remember throughout the course of this year saying repeatedly, I cannot wait until you graduate. I can't wait to miss y'all. And I usually said this after a very long night in the office, after finding out about a missed deadline or getting a last minute ask or having to call the same person every single Saturday. But flash forward 3 months later, and now I'm eating my words because I'm realizing that y'all were the highlight of my day. Every single day when I walked into that office, I knew I was going to laugh, probably to the point of tears, because y'all are literally hilarious. Whether it is overhearing a ridiculous conversation that Mason and whoever was in the office that day were loudly having in front of everyone, whether it was seeing Ishmael just knocked out, Chick-fil-A everywhere, Charles literally rolling around the office, hearing Kemi, Kenneth, and Crystal scream and had very loud conversations that everyone could clearly hear, and then finally realizing that the pods were not in fact soundproof. Every single day I left the office with a smile, and I'm realizing now how important that is. And I think I, along with staff, needed those laughs. We needed to end that day with that smile. And now I'm realizing how much duller my days are because you are not in them. But I'm not gonna end it there because y'all are so much more than a funny class. To say that you are only funny would be doing such a grave disservice to you all, because your class is greatness personified. You know what it means to stand for something. You demand that everyone see you. You challenged everyone. You held us and you held others accountable. You mobilized hundreds of students to protest the gross inequities that you face in school each day. You fearlessly asked questions of admissions officers and challenged them and asked them how they were going to support students like you. You bravely shared your stories. You stood by your fellow scholars, but were also not afraid to call them in if they did any harm. You fought to make a difference, not only for yourself, but for fellow generations of students and scholars. And even today, you risk your health in the midst of a global pandemic to stand for something, to protest police brutality, to demand change. And there are no words for how proud I am of you, how in awe I am of you, and how lucky I feel to have served you. 2020, congratulations. I am so excited that you're graduating. And I'm not saying that because I'm frustrated or tired. I'm saying it because it's your time. It's your time to learn, to fail, to grow, to meet new people, to uncover new passions, to further your greatness. The world is in desperate need of people like you. But I want you to remember that that is not your burden to bear. Your presence and your brilliance will inspire so many more people than you know. Continue to be you. Never mute yourself. Remember that you do not have to change who you are. You do not have to present differently for other people to respect you or to see you. I am so proud of you. I can't wait to see you, to be able to hug you, and to be able to laugh with you. Congratulations, 2020.
We have done it. We have done it. We are graduating. And I just, first of all, want to say thank you to all the staff members at SEO. I mean, like, from staying till 8 p.m. doing college applications to helping us through our emotional, mental, and physical journeys, quite frankly. We have done it all. And so thank you so much to the staff that has helped all of us get to where we are. It's so amazing to see how dedicated and committed the staff of SEO is to their students. And I love every single one of the staff members, and I'm just so grateful for everything they've been able to help with. To the class of 2020, we've done it. We are doing it. And you know, this graduation, although it's virtual, it's breaking so many records. You know, like, this is the first, some people, they're the first people in their family to go to college. Some of us are breaking stereotypes for young black and brown females and men, or non-binary people. You know, there are just so many things that are included in this journey that I think sometimes we take for granted, but like, we've done it, guys. Like, 4 years of hard work, and we've done it. We are finished, and really we're finished with this portion, but there's so much farther to go. And I'm so excited to see where every one of us goes and what we do in life. And I just know how passionate everyone in SEO is, students and staff. And so I'm just so excited to see, as a collective, as a cohort, what we can do as the class of 2020. As Amber would say, what's your vision? And so, yeah, I'm so excited. Like, although, you know, our graduation physically is severed, you know, like, we're still supporting each other so much on social media and on a person-to-person basis. And I'm just so happy that we're all coming together during these really hard times to support each other and be there for one another. So again, we have done it. Congratulations, class of 2020. We out here, we're doing it. In 4 years, when we're graduating from college, can't wait to see when that happens, and hire me, whoever gets the first job. So love you all. Congratulations to all. Thank you to the staff members. Thank you to the amazing students that helped me get to where I am, because I wouldn't have been able to continue doing SEO without you guys. So love you all. We've done it. Consistently raising the bar. Congratulations.
Congrats, class of 2020. I feel so blessed and lucky that I've been able to work with you for the past not only 1 but 2 years, and you were my first class at SEO. I think about my interview with Emil when I was interviewing to be your PM, and him asking me why I wanted to work with you all for a second year. And the first thing I thought of was college tour and our trip at Gettysburg College, and how, first of all, Gettysburg said you were the best tour they had ever had. But I remember standing there on that Gettysburg campus, and you all were asking such insightful questions and also questioning norms that may have existed on that college. And I remember standing there and being like, I get to work with these students, and I get to work with them potentially for another year, and just feeling so blessed. And just like, you all just have such a resilience, especially graduating during this time. You all literally also have been getting me through quarantine. Talking to you all is my favorite part of each of these days, and laughing with you all has been my favorite part of each of these days. And I just feel also so grateful to have been able to spend so much time with you all, laughing, crying, spending 12 hours in a Maryland mall with you all, eating pizza in late nights in the office, chatting about your artwork, chatting about snacks, especially watching and hearing about your activism and how you all have made such a change in New York City and are going to continue making that change in the coming years. I know you're all going to do amazing, amazing things in college. I love you all so, so much, and please keep in touch. I'm always a resource, and I will just literally be waiting to hear from you. So congratulations again, and I can't wait to celebrate so soon.
Hey, SEO class of 2020. Welcome to College Scholars. I'm super excited to start working with all of you, and congrats on finishing one chapter of your life and starting this next one as you start on your college journeys.
Hello, scholars, and congratulations! You made it, class of 2020. You made it. After all the trials and tribulations of high school, after long days in windowless classrooms and long nights writing essay after essay, you finally made it to graduation, and you're ready for college. There are no words that can express how proud I am of you. Not just proud of your many academic achievements, the scholarships you've won, the acceptances you've earned, but most of all, proud of your persistence, your resilience, and the growth mindset you've learned to exemplify. You've faced down struggle after struggle, but always emerged better than before. To me, that more than anything defines the class of 2020. These 4 tumultuous years since you started high school in the fall of 2016 have never been easy, not for you and not for the world. You haven't just been reading about history in school, you've been bearing witness to it every single day, in your communities and on your social media feeds. You haven't just dealt with academic pressures or interpersonal drama during your high school years, you've been dealing with it all under the shadow of historic events that sometimes we all feel powerless to control. From school shootings to climate change, from police brutality to a global pandemic. But here's the thing. Even when the folks running the show are running it off the rails, I know that you have what it takes to get us back on track. And I'm not just saying that, I've seen it. You see, throughout your time with us, you weren't just preparing for the SAT, or even just preparing to succeed in college. You were also preparing for a far more important test, a test that will last your entire lives, and that will measure not just how well you remember history, but how history will remember you. From your very first semester in your Identity and Values class, you've been grappling with the fundamental question of this test. How can I leave the world better than I found it? Everything you have learned since then has helped prepare you to answer that question well, from careful reading and cogent argumentation to self-care and self-advocacy. In our exploratory essay class together, you learned to imaginatively inhabit perspectives that were not your own, and you sharpened key elements of critical thinking that have become survival skills in our online world. How to discern fact from fiction, how to figure out what sources to trust amidst the fallacies and fairy tales and outright fabrications. The problems you faced in our classes may have seemed theoretical, but they are not. You see, unlike the SAT, this most important test is one that you can pass or fail, and the real-world consequences of our failures can be catastrophic. Even something as abstract as plotting the curves of equations for exponential growth has taken on a new and deadly significance, and the urgent lessons of your Summer Academy Statistics Unit haunt us as a nation now more than ever before. These problems are hard, and at times they feel unsolvable. But through it all, you never gave up. From your very first day as scholars, you were fully aware of the magnitude of the achievement gap you faced, and yet you did not let that knowledge paralyze you into despair and inaction. Instead, you built yourselves a bridge across that gap, and crossed it hand in hand. Despite everything you learned in your educational equity classes about how the SAT has been used to entrench existing unjust hierarchies of power and privilege, you walked into that test with your heads held high, and you beat that system at its own game. And in your college application essays, you wielded your mastery of the craft of words to tell your stories so eloquently and so powerfully that folks in ivory towers all across the nation had no choice but to fall silent and listen to what you had to say. So as you head off to college and begin the next 4-year chapter of your lives, amidst all the swirling uncertainties of this historic moment, never doubt the power of your voices. 4 years ago, as you began your freshman year of high school, you were just starting to discover that power. This time, as you prepare to start your freshman year of college, you're ready as anyone can ever be for moments like the one in which we find ourselves today. History is not just something you read about, but throughout these past 4 years, you have always helped me remember that it's not something that happens to you either. History is something we go out and make together. So congratulations, class of 2020. You've made it through high school. Now, go make history.
To the class of 2020, and of course my mentee William, congratulations. You're all a true inspiration, and I couldn't be prouder for what you've accomplished. Yes, these are pretty crazy, turbulent, and strange times like we've never experienced before. But I'm sure you would all agree that opportunity and innovation are born out of difficult times. And I know that you're going to take this incredible chance to bring our world forward and set the stage in the right path for years and years and years to come. So congratulations, celebrate, go out there and make the world a great place. Bye.
Congratulations, SEO class of 2020. I know this isn't the way you guys saw things going, but I think if there's any class from SEO that I've met that can get through such a difficult time like we're in right now, it's you guys. You guys were the class that kind of brought me into SEO and the class that showed me so much love over the years. So I'm super happy to see you guys on to the next step. There's so many of you guys that I want to shout out. So I don't want to do everybody individually because it'll take me forever. But shout outs to anybody who is out there right now doing what they can to make the world a better place. You're all great. You're all going to do great. And SEO has prepared you to do great things. Come back and visit me at my tall desk in the corner of the office. Keep doing good things. And good luck in college.
Thank you to all my friends in SEO. You guys inspire me to be a better version of myself. I want to shout out to Marianne, Cecile, Lila, Brian, and Antoine because they all helped me grow into a better person. Their accomplishments have motivated me to reach for my goals. Their tenacity and resilience show that they're leaders in their own community. I'm thankful to have these group of friends that taught me that anything is possible. Marianne and Cecile are going to amazing colleges due to the Quest for Scholarship. Lila is going to Babson because of the Quest Scholarship. Brian's going to Middlebury, and Antoine is going to SUNY Oswego. I can't be any more proud of that, and I hope to see the things you do in the future.
Welcome, class of 2020, to College Scholars. We can't wait to support you during the next 4 years.
I'm sending my love and congratulations to the class of 2020. It's been a challenging year, and more than anything, I would love you to be the person to celebrate you, to celebrate your accomplishments, but unfortunately I can't. So instead, I'm going to bang a pot for you. And if we were at Columbia, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Class of 2020, congratulations. My name is Shamika Gentle, and not too long ago I was sitting in your shoes as a part of the class of 2014. As you guys begin to embark on your new journeys, please, please, please do not leave success for others. This is the time where you put your best foot forward. There are going to be times on this journey where you are struggling to find your purpose or even feel like giving up. But do not let any of these challenges paralyze you from doing the best that you can. So on this new journey, remember, you earned to be where you are today. Thank you and good luck.
Hi guys. You guys are my babies, and I cannot believe that you guys are already off to college. I remember when you guys were all struggling trying to find your EPs, And to think that time has gone this quick. Look, as somebody who graduated college in 2020, I know this isn't the graduation that we wanted, nor is it the graduation that we deserve. But I'm so proud of you guys. I don't think you know how proud I am. Watching you guys grow from, wee little scholars. Let me stop playing, you guys. But seriously, growing from teenagers into these beautiful, beautiful young adults. And there's so much fire and passion in your year, and I never want that to snuff out. I don't have a favorite memory of you guys. Literally every day with you guys, there was something. You cracked me up. I laughed at all of your jokes, all of the things that made you guys unique, for lack of a better word. You guys helped me grow. I had never worked so in depth with one of the class years before. You guys were my first big year, and learning all your names, learning the personalities behind each and every one of you, knowing who I could joke with in the morning and who needed a little bit more coffee, and who I could joke with at lunch, and who was just trying to get to the halal cart, or two bros. Yeah, y'all know that two bro struggle, Lord. Anyway, I just want you to know that I am so proud. I'll keep saying it. I'm so proud of the dedication you guys showed, the growth, the passion to do what is right. And I will always carry you guys with me, because when I'm fighting for something, I know that I'm fighting so that it'll be better for you guys. And honestly, because I know they're about to kick me off because I'm going on too long, I just have one last piece of advice for you guys as you enter college. Be open to the new experiences. Be prepared to grow and do the work that it takes to, change into those adults that you're becoming. However, remember who you are, okay? Just because you are opening yourself up to new things doesn't mean that you have to toss aside who you already are. It's a foundation. You have your foundation. Don't forget that. Don't shrink yourselves to make yourselves more palatable for the masses. Some of you guys are going to be going to an environment that you have never experienced, many of you guys, in fact. But never forget that it's been done before you, and you have an amazing network willing to do all that they can for you, me being one of them. Never forget, you can always reach out, even if it's just to complain about an assignment or to ask me how you do something. Feel free, and I'm sure they'll give y'all my information if you don't already have it. But I just want to end off with saying that you did it, you deserve it. Big up yourselves, and just remember that I'm always there for you, and that you'll always be in this beautiful network. Love you guys. Stay safe, and happy graduation.
Hi 2020, I miss you guys so much. You all were my first class of SEO scholars, and you taught me so much about what it means to be a part of the SEO community, what it means to hold each other to a high standard and just be there for one another. So keep showing up for each other, keep being leaders in your community that I know you are. We miss you all so much, but I couldn't be more proud of everything you've accomplished so far and will go on to accomplish. So we'll see you soon, and congratulations.
Hello, I was Makaya's mentor. My name's Uriah, and the first time that I met Makaya, I was so excited to be working with her because she just brings the energy into the room that's just so great and so wonderful, and I knew from the start that it would be so enjoyable to work with her. My favorite memory, though, is walking across the Brooklyn Bridge during our scavenger hunt, showing her a little bit something new of the city. Micaiah, I'm so proud of you, and I hope you have so much fun in college. Keep up the great work, trust yourself, and know that, you got this. So honored to work with you, and if you ever need anything, just a phone call away, girl. Okay, be fierce. A very special congratulations to the class of 2020, but especially to my favorite girl, Micaiah. My name's Uriah. I had the honor of being Micaiah's mentor. I just want to say, Micaiah, I'm so proud of you. We, of course, knew that you would be a star, but I am especially excited for you to be starting Howard, to be learning new things, meeting new people, and just taking on this adventure. I know this is a huge opportunity for you, huge step for your family, but just remember to always be thankful, be humble, and enjoy yourself, because it's over too quick. So excited to hear and see all the wonderful things you're gonna do. Congratulations.
Hey, class of 2020. I so wish I could be with you today, hug you and congratulate you and celebrate with you. But unfortunately, this video is gonna have to do for the moment. It was an incredible privilege to get to work with you. And I say this sometimes, but it's so true. I learned way more from you scholars, and especially this class, than I could ever hope to teach you. So I came up with a very short list of some things that I learned from or about you. Here goes. The bravery it takes to climb a mountain in Alaska when the most exposure you've had to nature is a city park. The resilience you developed raising your siblings and working to pay family bills. The beauty of growing up in one of the world's most diverse neighborhoods, Jackson Heights, Queens. The patience you learned helping your parents study and communicate in English. The heart you had to collect food donations after not having had enough to eat at home. And the healing power of dance in a broken world. Of course, there are so many more stories, and I'm grateful for each and every one of them. What's really remarkable to me is that you shared all these stories with me, your successes and your passions, as well as your scars and your hurt, even though I had only known you since September. Now let me tell you something. At age 17, I did not have an ounce of the courage that it takes to tell a near complete stranger about my struggles. Today, I'm still working on it. I'm learning to be more vulnerable in my own personal writing, and that's partly thanks to you. You've pushed me to become a more open person and definitely a better writer. So thank you. So needless to say, you're graduating some deeply trying times. I want you to take a moment right now to remind yourself of how incredible you are. You have a brilliant mind, a powerful story, and the resilience to overcome anything. You will take these strengths with you as you pursue your dream classes, read thousands of pages, conduct experiments, and build community with students and professors. In this unfamiliar, likely predominantly white setting, you may at times feel feelings of defeat or unworthiness, and those feelings are totally normal. But remember that you belong there. I'm going to have you call those mock admissions committees we held in the fall, the ones where you played highly critical admissions representative looking at different students' applications and deciding who to admit. Well, guess what? They liked you. Yes, they liked you. They picked you. You made it through their extremely selective college application process with the odds stacked against you. So you belong there. Your college needs your voice. You have so much to teach them, just like you taught me. I love you all so dearly. Please stay in touch. Let me know if you need help or support with anything. Send me an email. Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Hey Maurice, it's Aiden. I just wanted to take a quick minute to say congratulations and to tell you how proud I am of you. I was really lucky to be your mentor, and I really enjoyed getting to know you last year. I know you're going to go out into the world and do incredible things. And with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's really easy to be cynical and to be upset. But knowing that someone like you exists in the world, someone who is smart and someone who's motivated, but above all else, someone that has just a good heart, gives me hope. And so with that, I just want to say, again, congratulations and wish the best to you and the rest of the class of 2020. I hope we keep in touch.
When I first joined SEO, I did not know what I was in for. I did not know I was going to meet my bestest and closest friends and meet the most bomb people on earth. SEO is unlike, and no community can ever match the SEO community. No community I've ever been a part of has the amount of support and passionate and intellectual people like the SEO community. And I'm just so sad that we're leaving each other and going to college, but I know that everywhere we go, we're gonna take SEO with us and try and implement parts of SEO into those new communities that we're gonna go build. I'm gonna miss all of you. Oh my God.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You've completed one leg of your personal journey and are about to start another. I also want to congratulate you for your persistence. You kept your focus over many weeks, months, and years, even when your ultimate goal may have seemed far off. You are graduating into a world that is in seeming turmoil. But don't let this frighten you. It will pass. What will not pass are the societal inequities that have given rise to the protests we see. Unless you and your generation continue the struggle to address them. But first, gain strength and prepare yourself. The march ahead to justice and equality for people of color in America is not a short one nor an easy one. Along the way, remind yourself that just because the goal is hard and distant doesn't mean you can't achieve it. You have already demonstrated that you can go the distance. Take care, vote in November, and God bless.
Hi 2020. I can't believe this is how we're closing out the year. I wish we could be in person so I could hug and congratulate each and every one of you. It has been an honor to work with you. Although at times you frustrated me to no end, you also taught me not to take life too seriously and to find joy even when times are rough. You inspire me every single day, even when we can't physically be together. One of my greatest joys this year was moving my desk right next to the college wall and watching you commit to your schools. The amount of love you showed each and every person who added their name to the wall was electric. As you go off to your college campuses, I challenge you to continue to bring that love with you. I challenge you to sit in the front row because there's no back row still applies to college. And remember that you deserve to be there just as much as the person sitting next to you. You have worked so hard. This is not goodbye. It's see you soon. I love you all.
Hey class of 2020, congratulations on graduating. I know it's virtual and I wish it could be in person, but wanted to congratulate you guys, and as you move into your college experience, I hope you take the opportunity to really have your voices heard and drive the change that we need to see in our communities today. I also want to give a shout out to Armani. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, and I can't wait to celebrate in person with you.
So thinking about what I wanted to say to you all today on your graduation, I was taken back about 3 years ago to my very first day at SEO, where I'd stepped into my class and looked in the eyes of Zalon and Neo, Lennox, Jahira, Francine, Lorraine, and thought, how in the world am I going to quell my debilitating nerves and corral the energy of 23 exuberant 15-year-olds and teach them functions. I had never really taught before, and certainly never taught math. That was my first day of teaching ever, and I was terrified. And little did I know that waking up every Saturday to teach you would be the best part of my week for the next 3 years. And for those 3 years, I've had the privilege of not just helping you grow as mathematicians, but getting to teach you in critical reading, advisory, watch you meet your mentors, help you apply to your EPs, and marvel at the adults that that you'd all grown into when you came back. And I think definitely one of the greatest joys of my life was getting to help some of you write your personal statements and getting these messages of the amazing colleges you would get into from Chloe or Monet, or seeing it on the SEO Instagram. So many happy tears. I still cry every time I watch that Don't Rush video. I'm just so profoundly proud and forever indebted to the class of 2020. Getting to be a part of your SEO experience gave me the sense of purpose that I didn't know that I needed. And so it's been such an honor, and I can't wait to read about you all one day and the way that you're changing the world. And Christian, Alu, Fatu, and any other scholars that are coming to NYU, make sure to look me up when you get onto campus. And all of you, class of 2020, congratulations on this enormous achievement, and the best is yet to come.
Hey, class of 2020. So I know this is not the way that you imagined the end of your senior year, right? But it is an extraordinary ending for an extraordinary class. Nothing about 2020 is regular, okay? And so I just want to say thank you all for everything that you brought to SEO during your first half of this program. Thank you for all of your laughter. Thank you for all of your passion. Thank you for being caring and thoughtful and loving each other, loving this community. I honestly don't know how I'm going to make it through next year without you. So make sure that you stop by and you sprinkle some of those jokes. You keep us all updated on how you're doing, and you stay committed to this community because we need you. I don't know. We need you. So once again, congratulations. Don't be late to class, and stay in touch. We love you.
Hello, class of 2020. It's your boy Armand Dizzle. I'm excited to be this year's graduation keynote speaker. Here are my notes on everyone I'd like to thank. But before I get started with my 18-part speech, I just wanted to start off by addressing some obvious things. As SEO staff and community, it does feel like we got robbed of our chance for a proper goodbye. And maybe that's a good thing. Because maybe instead of sending you off, now we have more of an obligation to watch your college accomplishments and your career trajectory with much more of a careful eye. I know I will. 2020 has been my absolute favorite class, not because of your music taste, not because of your stupid dances in the office, or the fact that you've made me cry in LIU bathrooms because of how mean you are, but because I'm excited to see where you're going. Although I know you're going to be the first doctors, the first lawyers, the first engineers in your family, I'm actually more excited to know that the class of 2020 has always been for the people. You're the activist in every space. No matter what profession, I know you'll bring it back home. You showed me that the young people in the 5 boroughs are the life of this city, and why we should work harder to protect these spaces. You're the sole reason I want to stay here, so thank you for letting me into your home and into your life. Okay, so now to get started on my 40-minute speech. I hope I don't get cut off or I run out of...
Hi everyone. Last time I spoke with some of you was on your last day of weekday at the office, and you asked, will you be at graduation? And I said, yes, of course I will be at graduation. So I'm here. I'm very sad that I cannot screen cheer for all of you one by one as you walk, but I'm glad that we can do this anyway and let you know how proud we are of you. So, I've known many of you for several years. It's been an amazing process to see you grow and change, and we've been through, some bumpy times, getting to know each other and learning about each other and working to understand where we're all coming from. But I'm especially thankful that I got this year with you. Thank you for sharing yourselves and your goals and your stories with me. Every day I got to see you grapple with who you aim to become and the things that you did to shape that and to think about how we were going to convey that have shaped the way that I think about identity and narrative and expressing that. But I also just liked learning about you. You guys are all really interesting. I really value the small moments, the little conversations that we had. Whose country is the best that I should go visit and which relatives I'm going to stay with, what political system we should have instead. Every possible small conversation. Yeah, so you're all interesting. You're procrastinators, but you are interesting. Those of you who still owe me second drafts, you know who you are. Anyway, but this continued in winter term, and as you opened up further and you expressed your hopes and your fears for college, for society, and how you showed your determination to keep your identities and your sense of self intact and alive as you move to college. So to close, here are a few words of wisdom from you from the winter seminars. 1. If no one says anything dumb, just listen. 2. Connect to the vulnerability. 3. It's not your responsibility to teach others, but to defend yourself and your identity. 4. With education comes power. You might forget suffering, but there were others who brought you up. And 5. About college itself. We shouldn't feel this is a gift. We earned it. And you have earned it. I'm so thankful that I got to be there along the way, and I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished and all that you are. We love you. Congratulations.
Hey 2020, it's Kenny tuning in to say congratulations on successfully completing the SEO high school program. I miss you guys, and I'm so proud of you and honored to have been one of your PMs for your senior year. You're some of the most confident, resilient, and tenacious scholars I've ever known. Thank you for your honesty, your passion, and your authenticity. I needed that. The world needs that. I'm confident that you will not only be successful in college, but that you'll all be champions of change. And know that no matter what, you have a champion in me and all of your SEO staff and family. We're so proud of you guys, we love you guys, and we're so excited to see what you do next. Keep it real 2020.
Class of 2020. My name is Sahib, and I'm currently a full-time staff member, but before I started this role, I had the privilege of being a critical reading instructor. You know, it's no coincidence that the year of your graduation is a number that's synonymous with perfect eyesight. I've only had the privilege of teaching your class for a few semesters, but in that time, you always provided the clarity I didn't know I needed. And I'm recording this video at a time when our nation needs clarity and moral leadership more than ever, and it is lacking it in ways that we've rarely witnessed in my lifetime. If the effect you've had on me and countless others is any indication of what you're capable of, then you really are the group that this nation needs. You know, the best thing I've ever done with my life, and probably the best thing I will ever do until I become a father, is teach. And of all the classes I've known, 2020 has taught me more about teaching than anyone else. From analyzing the historical roots of capitalism and debating the tools of indoctrination through the lens of a fast food nation, to interpreting the rhetorical techniques authors use to convey the intersections and internal conflicts of identity formation, you all have shown me that the job of a teacher is actually not to teach. Time and again, social movements like the one that we're currently in have shown us that concentrating power and control in the hands of one or a few individuals will stifle the progress of the collective. And the same is true of the classroom, and you taught me this. You taught me that the job of a teacher is not to teach. Instead, the job of a teacher is to create opportunities for the power vested in their position to be shared amongst all members of the classroom. And in this way, each individual is both a teacher and a learner at the same time. The source of enlightenment does not come from one person, but from the community. You taught me this from fast food nation to personal narrative and every interaction between. In the summer of 2018, Group I solidified this lesson. After only the 4th day of that first week of summer, Group I was leading their own discussions without any intervention from me. I'm actually not sure why I was fully there. I could have left the classroom and things still would have been going quite fine if I hadn't been there. But thankfully I was. And Group I didn't need me to teach. They needed me to get out of the way and be a part of their progress as a participant and a collaborator. You see, what the class of 2020 has shown me every day since that first week of that summer semester is that shared power is the best power. Now, as you embark on your next chapter, use your power to teach this same lesson to the rest of your world. 2020 stands for clarity, and it has been one of the greatest privileges of my life to stand beside you. Love you, 2020.
Class of 2020, y'all did it. Congratulations. I am extremely proud of you, and I know that I can speak for every staff member who's worked for you when I say that you've changed us for the better. You changed the organization for the better. You've changed the way I see education for the better. I really do think that you guys are at the center of the most monumental change that will occur in our history. As a nation, as an organization, all of that. You are a class of resilience. You are a class of power, of strength. You are one of the most brilliant young people that I've ever had the honor of working with. And I'm just lucky to have been your PM for the time that I have been. And I wish I could be your PM forever. You know what? We're just gonna say, I'll be your PM forever. You need anything, you just hit me up, okay? You wanna talk, you need me to yell at you for being late to class, I can do that too. Also, check your vision 2020. You know I had to do it. I'm also not gonna cry because you guys always make fun of me for crying. So this was originally backwards because you know the superimposed image, whatever that means, but we made it work. The other thing I will say is that please do not let anyone tell you you cannot do something. This also includes yourself. In any moment that fear kind of creeps back up in your head, like, oh man, you're not about to do that, you can't do that, or you're not smart enough for that, or that's too big of a risk. Silence that doubt and remind yourself of how much impact and potential you have to change the world for the better. You are our future, period. Like, you are the future leaders of this world, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So please, please always make sure you stare back at the haters and all the doubters and make sure, not today, you're not gonna get me today. I also wanna let you guys know that you've really helped me become a better educator and a better person because you've always really challenged me to be my most authentic self more than any other group of young people I've ever worked with. You did that for me, so I wanted to just say thank you for that. And I see you guys as magic. I see you as excellence. I see you as unparalleled, compassionate change makers, social justice warriors, just beautiful human beings. And you all have individual identities that are so strong and your energy is so palpable when you walk into a room. But trust, when you guys come together, you are a force to be reckoned with. So I thank you 2020 for letting me be a part of your life. I hope I'm going to continue to be a part of your life. Please don't forget about SEO and us. We'll always be a part of your family no matter what. Family cookout soon when we get back together, okay? We're gonna see who makes the best jollof rice. Crystal, Kenny, Kobe. Yeah, so I miss you guys a lot. I'm not gonna cry, I'm just gonna stop it right here. Bye, y'all. I love you. I love you. Can't wait to see you again. Congratulations, you did it. Congrats. Party time.
Hi guys, I am so proud of all of you. I cannot believe that we have made it here, but you guys literally did it. You made it through a pandemic. Yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. I literally am just so inspired by all of you, by everything you guys have accomplished, everything you guys keep accomplishing. All the conversations that I've had with you all, everything just has been so insightful, and hearing from you all, honestly, you really do inspire me to make a change in this world. You keep me going. I'm so proud of you all, and I'm so excited to see what you all have to do in the future. I know that you guys are going to be the lawyers, the policymakers, the doctors, the writers, everything that we need, especially in this time. You guys will literally be the change in the world. I am sure of that. I have had so many experiences with all of you, both inside of my cohort and outside of my cohort. We have laughed. You guys have made me very, very annoyed at times, but I am so happy we went through all of that. I literally could not have asked for a better position to work with you all. And I'm so glad that you guys got to be the first class that I actually worked with at SEO, because you really have moved me. You've moved your community, and I'm so proud of all of you. I cannot wait to see everything you guys will be doing in the future. And I wish you all good luck. I know you won't need it because you already are doing amazing things. You're out there, you're doing things. So I'm so happy to have met all of you, and I hope that you all remember me when you make it big. So thank you guys so much for everything, and I'm super proud. All right, bye guys.
Congratulations 2020. It was so inspiring working with you all this year. Thank you so much for your encouragement and enthusiasm, and most of all your patience. I'm going to miss you guys so much, but I'm really excited to see what you do in the world.